there is some things to learn from that, right? We need to look at the positives in it. I think there's superpowers that Gen Z has that we as full-grown adults could probably learn a lot from. And at the same time, if we go back to the basics, is we've traveled around the world, which is my favorite thing to do, right? Work with kids and travel around the world, is that there's always the simple, people want to be loved, right? They want to feel valued. They want to feel secure. They want to have food. They want to have shelter. And you got to start from those basics no matter what we do. And I think as I look out across this table at you guys are providing that. And I also want to say, just because they say it, so I brought a team of junior high and high school to Puerto Vallarta on a mission trip, right? And my goal was to stretch them beyond. And so they had to give little devos at night and in the mornings. And these are kids that had a hard time standing up in front of anybody, like talking one-on-one, let alone within a large group. But I found if you do it right, I'm sure that the Girl Scouts of America does that right. If you start empowering them and you put those that aren't that uncomfortable first, that they stepped up. And even if it was a 2-minute Devo and the other kid was a 15-minute Devo, right? Devotional is what that means. The empowerment that 2 minutes that they suffered through and they stuttered and they staggered through changed their life. Like by the end of the mission trip, they were different kids. And when we brought them home, even their parents came to me and said, these kids are different. I don't know what you did. But it was you gotta take that step of faith. And I don't care how much it sucks, and I don't care how much you stagger and kick your way through it. Those 2 minutes changed their life. And I think in leadership, a lot of times we can't push kids over the cliff. We got to push them to the edge, and I don't know what that exactly means still, because we're dealing with our own children still. But I think we got to keep a hand on their back, and at the same time, be ready to catch them when they fall.